Assalamu alaikum, this is Red Prep, and we're here to preview the match of Manchester United against Bayern Munich in Bavaria in Germany. Manchester United come into this match after being humbled by Brighton 3-1 at Old Trafford and with three losses in last five matches. United returned to the Champions League stage after 1 year absence, but their form hasn't been great even in this competition with only one win in last five matches. FC Bayern Munich come into this match at the back of a great start to the Bundesliga campaign. The only blemish coming in the last minute penalty conceded, which led to a 2-2 draw with Bayern Leverkusen in the Allianz Arena. In the Champions League, Bayern have been dominating for years now. Their only two defeats in the last 10 matches have come against Manchester City. Bayern Munich and United have played in the Champions League 11 times, and Bayern haven't lost at home with three wins and two draws. Manchester United have lost four times to Bayern Munich, and the only team they have lost more to is Barcelona with five losses. On top of it, Bayern Munich haven't lost in last 34 home games in the Champions League, having scored in the last 40 matches. The new signing Harry Kane has been a bane for Manchester United, having been involved in 7 goals in last 10 appearances, even though he hasn't won any in the last five matches against Manchester United. Coming to Bayern Munich, the home team's team news. They should be without Manuel Neuer, who's a long-term absentee, and Kingsley Coman and Rafael Guerrero, who are just short-term injury concern. Musiala could come in for Thomas Muller, and the rest of the squad is quite predictable. Bayern plays a normal 4-2-3-1 formation with Kane up top, and since Coman is out, so Gnabry could come in with Sane and Muller playing behind Kane, or Musiala could come in for Muller. The Bayern Munich midfield looks especially strong with both Kimmich and Goretzka in it. Laimer has been playing on the right wing as fullback, but Upamecano and Kim are doing a great job with their solid defensive partnership. Keeper, well, Neuer is a long-term absentee, so Ulrich has done well in his absence, and he should provide them the impetus from behind when they build up in attack. If you look closely at Bayern Munich's performances in the Bundesliga this season, they're still joint top with Bayern Leverkusen. Their expected goal difference is about 1.6, but it comes down still lower at nearly 1, which says that they're not winning convincingly at home. The away goal difference is more than 2. As you can see from their possession stats, they like to keep the ball. Only deviation from their form in terms of possession was the draw against Bayern Leverkusen. Otherwise, they usually keep the ball for more than 60 to 65% in the game. With Harry Kane at top, he's able to hold off defenders and play back to goal and lay off and make other players come into the game. They have good runners, powerful runners in both Leroy Sané and Gnabry. Obviously, Coman is a big miss. Musiala could come in for Thomas Muller, so he's also a good dribbler, and he's adept at those one-twos and quick passes. Manchester United usually plays 4-2-3-1 with double pivot, and Casemiro and Eriksen should start there. But in the last match against Brighton, because they build up from the back, much like Bayern Munich, they tried a diamond in the middle with Fernandes at the top, playing his favorite number 10 position, and two strikers with Rashford and Rasmus Højlund. If they try with the same thing, I think they'll be in trouble again with likes of McTominay and Ericsson being too leggy and too uncomfortable going to the flanks and covering the marauding fullbacks. With the 4-2-3-1 formation is still more balanced because they've been playing that for a year now with both Anthony and Ahmad out and Sancho not available. I think Pelistri should be given a chance. Garnacho doesn't seem comfortable on the right hand side, so Pelistri should be a shoe-in for me. With Varane still not back, Lindelof and Martinez should start, and with Wan Bissaka being added to the long injury list, I think Dalot would start there, and Reguilon should continue at left back. The match will be lost or won in midfield. And looking at Bayern Munich's stacked midfield and our own inadequacies in midfield, I can see a long night for Manchester United. And if they get an early goal, it could be a terrible night for us in Bavaria, and it could be a cricket score, to be honest. Notwithstanding the prima donnas of Eric Ten Hag, it should be a tempestuous affair. When the dust finally settles in the Allianz Arena, United might still be gasping for revival, unless Ten Hag can whip up a Munich miracle. From 1958's deathly knell in Munich to the 99 summer of romance, from the unraveling at the theatre in 2010 to 2014's Bavarian heartbreak, Manchester and Munich have a story to grace any stage, especially the starry one of Champions League. So here is a special offering for my Red Brotherhood to get you in the mood. No matter what the result, we'll be back here to dissect the battle in Bavaria. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you back in the Red Dissection episode. Assalamu alaikum.